greatest distance runner in the state cemented her legacy in front of thousands of people. Valley senior Addie Dornkamp ran the best 1500 of her life. She finishes her career with an Iowa all-time best 4:25:02. Dornkamp takes down current Olympian Shelby Houlihan's record by 1 second. She now owns the all-time record in the 1500 and 3000 meter. And get this, it's her 18th birthday.
This is probably the greatest birthday present I've ever gotten, but yeah, it's just so fun that I was able to come out here, run my last high school race on my birthday. Like, I don't know, I couldn't have asked for a more perfect day.
The boys 4A 1600 was a mixed bag. Norwalk's Tony Anania, Ankeny's Ethan Zuber, and Dowling's Max DeRocher all competing. Anania and Zuber stride for stride down the stretch. It is a Superman finish for both. Tony Anania is the first to fall, a finish decided by 4/100ths of a second.
These two guys putting their bodies on line. You know, I love to compete against Ethan. He's a great competitor. And I mean, next year is going to be even more fun.
The boys 2A 4x4 featured the winning South Hamilton 4x2 team. Ty Koenig, who's just in year 2 of track, leads off. Reese Ricky, Nick Seversyke, and Colby Hodenfield follow. The team terminated the others, winning by 5 seconds and sets a state record on the way. South Hamilton state champs. Over at the shuttle hurdle, ADM and defending champ Newton are jumping together. ADM's Haley Nelson, Isabella Smith, Elise Coughlin, and Josie Dufo cross the finish line first, winning the state shuttle hurdles for the first time ever.
We've been so focused on getting here, doing well, so now we got to figure out what to do now.
The girls 4A 4x1 had fans screaming. Waukee Northwest Anya Van Zetten, Katie Stahl, Arissa Robinson, and Katie Willits emerged victorious, clocking in at an all-time best 47:22. The day fired off with the girls' sprint medley. The Pella Christian girls smashed Friday's 4x2 state record by 3 seconds and had no clue. Meredith Van Wyck, Rachel Kekmarinsky, Bailey Voss, and Amaya Agri set another state record. But did they know this time?
Honestly, I didn't either this time because I crossed and I heard them say number 8 all time. But other than that, no, this was a surprise again.
The last 100-meter race came down to a 1/100th of a second. It's almost impossible to tell. Waukee's Uriah Allen finishes in 10:90. Ankeny's Logan Fairchild wins it with a 10:89. He is now a Drake and state champion.
I'm pretty zoned in, so I didn't even hear my name after crossing the finish line, but the feeling after crossing was definitely pretty good.
In 3A, ADM's Aiden Flora and Brevin Dahl in lanes 4 and 5. Both will play college football next season. Flora at Iowa State and Dahl at Iowa. The future Hawkeye beats out his teammates by 0.8 of a second with a 10:82. Dahl also won the 200 title, so why did he choose football over track?
I love football, plain and simple. It's my favorite sport ever since I was a kid, so yeah, I think that's the answer for that one.
The girls 1A 200 is virtually a lock. Panorama's Jaden Sellers just became a 4-time 100-meter champ earlier in the day, and in the same fashion, she busts open the 200, and the reaction tells it all. Sellers is now a 4-timer 100 and 200 state champ, and she's going to Iowa to play softball.
I've always said it's not my favorite, but honestly, I am going to miss it quite a bit. Just knowing all my family's here and all the support from the community in this sport is just unreal.
The boys 1A SMR had stiff competition. Mount Ayres Tate Duggan and Jackson Ruggles ran the first 100s. The exchange with Preston Flaherty and Rice Reynolds not super clean, but Reynolds explodes out of 5th place and nudges Lennox by 0.3 of a second to win the race. Out of the 3A sprint medley, 4 teams are in sync down the stretch. Newton on the inside beats competition by less than 0.2 of a second. Nick Thomason, Riley Treese, Christian Ergenbite, and Cade Klein are state champs. The boys say the title is thanks to Thomason's hair.
First time doing this, and just ran our best time of the whole entire year.
2-time champion Dowling Catholic is hungry for a three-peat. Annie Smith, Franny Brooks, Alex Gaskell, and Ruby Lehman rip through the heat. Gaskell and Lehman are now 3-time state champs. Lehman's method could be a real-life scenario.
I imagine that someone is right behind me, and so
it's just like it doesn't even matter if they're like close or far. I always feel like there's someone right on my shoulder gonna catch me. That's just how I motivate myself.
Waukees sprint medley team is trying to sweep the season after winning at Drake. Gentry Williams, Estelle Hinkie, Jana Mahari, and Angelina Carter repeat history and set a school record in the process, beating Johnston by a second. Carroll's Maria Day won the 800 in 2:13.09. It's the first state track title for the Carroll girls since 1997. And after finishing 8th in the 800 at Drake Relays, Ogden's Carson Van Sickle secures the title. Iowa Falls Alden holds the 2A shuttle hurdle record. Jaden Damiano, Andon Barrick, Carter Weaver, and Ray Morgan Jr. cruising. But it's Morgan who makes it look effortless on the anchor. Iowa Falls Alden repeats and breaks their own state record with a 58.7.
All these guys, one of their only goals is to win a state championship in the shuttle.
PCM's Morgan Carr racing the 100 hurdles with a smile. It just gets bigger when she finishes in first with a new PR of 15:01. Valley Junior Emma Havighurst is rhythmic over each hurdle. That buys her a state title to go next to her Drake flag. Don't blink or you'll miss it. In 2A Pella Christian freshman Rachel Keck-Marinsky is cooking. The head nod gives her the win by a 1/10 of a second. Keep your eye on lane 5. Jaden Damiano cleans up 11:06 the time. He's going home with his 3rd gold medal. Johnston's Giada Grimes wins the 200 in 25:08. She finished 4th a year ago, a way to go out her senior year. Pella's Marissa Farabee dusted competition in the mile. She beat out second place by 17 seconds. Could she follow in Dornkamp's footsteps? Only time will tell. She's just a sophomore.
Pushing through it, knowing that the feeling at the end would be greater than any feeling in it. My teammates and I have been saying that what hurts more, the feeling now or losing, and we always say that losing hurts more than what you're feeling.